us as kids growing up there, we kind of developed thick skin through that. But in Slovenia was let's say, the lightest of all. But now we have 6 countries out of it. Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro, Bosnia, Slovenia, Macedonia. So when we leave where we come from and we come to States, we are all best friends. But back in the day, there was just, I think we were too clustered and we didn't see the bigger picture. So once it broke down, some people were happy, some people were not happy, but you learn, you paved the way, not on the easiest way, to go and understand what those kind of things bring to life. And you start appreciating life on a different aspect.
And you said war, man. So where did the basketball aspect kick in? Because, I mean, while the country going through its frenzy or whatnot, it's like, how do you even have those inspirations to even play the game of basketball?
Well, that's a way out. So I was a kid when it happened in the 90s. I was 7 years old when Yugoslavia kind of started falling apart. But in Slovenia, luckily, we didn't feel as much of it, but you could feel the hate and the hatred with, certain last names that ended on a specific name. So you could say where they come from and stuff. But Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia especially, we had family all over the world because all over ex-Yugoslavia. So listening to their stories, knowing that some of my parents' friends, like best friends growing up with, they were fighting against each other. It was just tough to, kind of comprehend that. But then you learn. And my biggest love from day one was basketball. And like I said, basketball, I played soccer, basketball, volleyball, everything growing up. But basketball was that biggest love. There was just something about basketball that maybe was the way out. Maybe it was something that you imagined of where the happiness or nirvana was finding you. So that's what it was. But like I said, in Slovenia, we didn't feel much of it. It was just, going through tough times like anywhere else in the world. So you had 2 choices, either be about it or feel sorry for yourself and what's going on, or just keep going forward.
Nah, that's really out the mud. Really out the mud.
No, it is. I mean, and a lot of people think European players, they got it easy. And a lot of y'all survived a lot of hardships and just to get over here to this game to play. And can you explain how you overcome that stereotype?
You all know that we from Europe, we all called soft Europeans and all that stuff, which is not a lie. It might look like that sometimes. Yeah. The fact of the matter is we are not biggest fans of playing defense also. So that kind of takes away from it. But it's tough, man. Like, I think that the way, for example, for me, having European basketball mindset and learning what it takes to win here, I got kind of both of them and I respect them. But we are big on fundamentals back home. Fundamentals and fighting the adversity, fighting the obstacles, finding the way. Never, ever, ever anything came easy to anybody. Like you guys, I listened to your first pod and I was like, first episode, I was like, wow. And once you go through, when the going gets tough and you kind of, wow, I got to find the way out. I got to get to that next level. Then the similar mindsets connect, So I think that was the biggest thing for European players, to have a lot of obstacles and fighting, like everybody else. That game of basketball brought us together to fight for one common goal, and that might be to make it in life, to try to do something better.
It's almost playoff time, and y'all already know who we rocking with. PrizePicks, the daily fantasy app. PrizePicks, here for you to make picks all playoffs long. It's simple, either pick more or pick less. And y'all already know, it's a skill-based game, so it's on you. And you can win up to 1,000 times your money. So don't be the one to miss out. With over 10 million active users, so head over to PrizePicks. Use the promo code MUD, and you'll get $50 instantly after you play with your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks got you guys with FlexPlay, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. Not to mention, they make payments as easy with Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, quick and easy deposits. You don't want to miss out on a chance to cash out with the NBA playoffs here and the baseball season here. You guys already know what to do. Go to PrizePicks, download the app, use promo code MUD, and get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game.